Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrappin' on the Go. This process video is for Mini Camp Monday with Becky, Daisy, Kathy, Shannon, Tracy, myself, and our two guests for the month of March is Ronnie Sue and Krista. Our inspiration piece was brought to us by Shannon. You have $25 to spend from your scrappy pot of gold. And then there's a whole list to the right where you can put your kit together or you can do it layout by layout. I did mine layout by layout because if you haven't been watching my channel or you haven't watched the first video, I am working out of my scrap bin of scraps. Out of my scrap bin, I selected larger scrap pieces. I am doing a horizontal layout. This first paper here is an old click kit paper, I think that's what it says, or click paper. And I cut the first strip. Let me see. I say so an inch, but let me measure that. It is an inch strip of the plus signs. And then the next strip is an inch and a half. And then I'm going to take the branding strip, because if you reverse it, it's a map size. There's a map on the opposite side. But I'm going to cut that branding strip and put the star strip up above, which is going to be a half an inch. And then I'll put the blue paper from Bo Bunny right there. I'm going to cut that one 3.5 by 12. And then the opposite side, like I said, of the plus sign is that map paper. And that is cut by 5 inches by 12 inches. And that click paper has like a finished touch. I know some people don't like to use that, or they don't like to mix it with the standard paper, but it doesn't bother me. If you've been watching my channel, you know I like to mix it up. It doesn't bother me. I like to mix even the colors of like my alphas. All right, so I did lose a small footage. I guess I didn't remember to turn my camera on or someone called me, but I did double map that photograph of my little guy. So it's on a back of a blue cardstock from Close to My Heart. And then the light blue is from a Vicki Boutin. Then I went to my alphas because I knew this was going to be a long title. I've scrapped a page regarding my little guy losing his permanent front tooth. He didn't lose it. It got knocked out by a hockey stick. Yeah, from PE in school. So this is his first appointment getting the temporary crown. This temporary crown was perfect color, perfect shape, but we went through 3 of them and 3 crowns. So this was a very long process. So, well, I'm going to tell more about the story as I do the series of him getting this crown. So it took 9 months, yeah, in total. So anyway, let's go back to the title. So I thought I wanted my title to say, yeah, temporary crown. Then I saw these words and I saw it should be temporary crown smile, because this is a very lovely smile from him. They're rare, but that's a very lovely smile. So that's the title I stick with. Temporary crown smile. Then that big pocket page or pocket there is for hidden journaling, and that comes from crepe paper. It may be a Maggie Holmes collection, and it's like a flower. It is a flower like burst, and then you slip out the card because I have a lot to tell about this whole process. So this is like the beginning page for this series of his 3 crowns. So this one is going to tell the whole entire story, because when I slip out that hidden journaling, I can use front and back. And that pocket page is, let me tell you how large that is. It is 4.5 by 6. So I've got a lot of space to do journaling. All right, now I'm going to work on my cluster in the lower right-hand corner. And I pulled out my box of blue elements. And I already had a couple of these hexagons that were cut out. And so I inked the edges using the Tim Holtz Distress ink in Black Soot. And I put that over to the right. Then I layered on top of it a banner tag that says "You are here." Then one going vertically. Then I have a little tiny car, and then another little plaid banner that get tucked in there. And then you see I'm fussing with that gold star. I only have a couple of those puffy elements that came out a year and a half ago or 2 years ago from Chamel. And I think all I had was the 2 stars and the hearts there that you can see in the upper left-hand corner. So now I'm done pretty much with that lower right-hand corner cluster, so I move to the left. This is one of the rare times that you're watching my video that I'm not going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I actually did 75–80% of the cluster, finished it, and then just added a little bit more. So basically I'm doing the same thing up there, layering, and I've got the hexagon. I have a little succulent leaf. I tucked in a pre-made bird stamp that I didn't use on a card. That's from Close to My Heart. I use Close to My Heart product, a stamp of a bird, and sapphire ink. And then I tucked underneath it that coffee mug thermos. Actually, it's a thermos. And I didn't care that it was a thermos. I was just using it for layering purposes. And then I tucked in that puffy blue glittery heart there. Then I found these enamel squares. And of course, if you turn them sideways, they become diamonds. Place that there. Then I found there's an empty spot there underneath my cluster to the left and my title, so I added this blue cross, and it worked fine there, or you could add it more over to the hexagon, and that finishes that cluster there. All right, and then I'm going to put the date on that little tab. All right, the close-ups are coming up next, and before I forget it, go check out the other ladies. The links to their channel will be listed below in the description box. Thanks for stopping by. Get out those photographs, document your memories in a fun, creative way. Have a fabulous day, and we will see you next time. And remember to give some love by giving us a thumbs up. All right, bye.